is fresh back from Australia. Her and her amazing husband, Terry, went over there. So before we get started tonight, I want to give a little bit quick update on how that went in Australia.
Oh, absolutely. Give a shout out to all of our Australian and New Zealanders. It was an amazing event. It is always so wonderful to spend time with the field. The presenters just did such a great job. There was so much information for everyone. And I want to thank a lot of people from here, well, several people from here who created videos, Joe being one of them.
Yeah, Joe's training was awesome.
They loved it. They loved it. So thank you, Joe, Chanel, Connie Ross. We just had some great speakers. Ryan joined us live. It was really a really fun event. And so always a privilege to go there and spend time with them. And I just can't wait to see what's going to become of that market because they are on fire.
Yeah, great group. Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, tonight we're going to talk about something that we get a lot of questions on. And as you all know that we're going through each week, we're going to be talking about one of the 8 ways in which you have the ability to sell through the BeneYOU opportunities. So tonight we're going to talk about fundraisers. And just really quickly, we're just going to do a quick kind of, I like to call these brain teases, the ability for people to kind of think about like, how could I incorporate fundraising into your business? I do want to say right from the very beginning, however, you do not have to. In fact, we would encourage you not to become an expert in all 8 ways to sell through BeneYOU. The reason why we have 8 different ways to sell is to find things that you're passionate about and ideas to help you create volume, create commissions, create opportunities for you to grow your business. And so if you don't have a passion around fundraisers, you don't have a connection to fundraisers, this probably is not going to be one of the things that you should focus on because it will be a distraction to your business.
But can I share? Sorry
Yes,
to interrupt, but the thing is that while it may not be my thing, when I'm talking to you about the BeneYOU opportunity, this might be your thing. So this
Correct.
is why it's so important to understand the different ways of selling so that when you're having that conversation with somebody.
Yep.
So if you're,
it's a selling point.
Great.
It's really a distinguishing factor that makes BeneYOU different from every other opportunity
So
out there. It separates us from the other white noise that's out there. So it is a selling point, but my point is do not try to become an expert in all 8 ways or you're going to get distracted. It's going to pull you back. It's going to do all of those things. And so therefore, it is something that we want to educate on and train on so that you have the ability to use it as a selling point or take advantage of it if it is something you're passionate about to happen. So raise money while boosting wellness and hydration. Tonight, we're going to focus the fundraisers around the M sticks. And then you can kind of ad-lib if you want to use the Love Your Gut Challenge, if you want to use nail products or beauty products, or, I know that Deidre Howard does a great presentation on using the Reveal through the fundraising program. So there's a lot of different things. All of the products that we offer through BeneYOU are available through the fundraising program. So, but tonight we're going to focus specifically on the M sticks because it makes it a lot easier. So it's simple, it's universal. Schools are a great one. Churches, clubs, sports clubs. I did a fundraiser auction the other day for the National Wild Turkey Federation.
You're so awesome.
Sports teams, civic groups, charities, bands, scouts. There's a lot of different things that do things, and a lot of the things that I want to point out here, if you go through this, churches, scouts, I went to church with Dennis Ligon a few weeks back, and they were raising money to build a new coffee shop within their church building, and so they were doing different fundraisers around that. So church, everyone, typically these organizations are doing a fundraiser once a year, right? Like I save up all year so that I can buy Girl Scout cookies when they come around, right? Like
they're out.
They're doing it. Are they out right now?
They're out. I saw them at the grocery store.
Curse them while I'm on my Love Your Gut Challenge. Don't tell Connie and Dennis while I'm on this. But with that being said, we'll have the ability to talk about doing fundraisers year-round for these organizations, which is going to be awesome. So just a little bit of a brain teaser there as we're going through on ideas of how to be able to add that in there. For whatever reason, this is going back through that same slide. Raise money while visiting wellness. Identify a coordinator. So this is how you're going to do this. So when you're setting up the fundraiser, you're going to identify a coordinator. The coordinator is the person that is responsible for the organization in which you're working with. So if you're doing this for your daughter's cheerleading, they're raising money for uniforms, then the coordinator is going to be the coach that's over that. Or if you're doing it for a church, typically it's going to be the pastor, or they're going to, if it's a smaller church, if it's a bigger church, they're going to have somebody that is focused on fundraisers. That's going to be the coordinator. You have to identify a person. It's just like hostess coaching, right?
Yeah.
If you're doing parties, you have to identify the person that is going to be accountable and responsible for that. So the first step is identifying who that coordinator is. Second step is to print order forms from the back office. I'm going to show those to you here in a little bit. We'll be building out more of these. These ones are available now for the M sticks, but we'll be building these out for the nails, the lacquer strips. We'll be building these out for Love Your Gut products, and so on and so forth, and even some of the workout products in the future as we get some of that going. So help your group learn about the BeneYOU products. That's an important aspect of this. The important part of this is that as you go through this process, you're going to have a bunch of children going around talking about these products, or you're going to have church parishioners. How do you say that? Parishioners. Thank you. Stacy's here to help me. Parishioners that are going to be going around talking about these products as they're helping raise money. And so we want to give them a brief overview or an education on how these products work and the benefits of them.
I see that it's always really useful. So when you talk about identify the coordinator is your key person who's really going to pump this up and really keep it alive in front of everyone while you're working behind the scenes. And so then basically the help your group learn about the BeneYOU products is think of it as your kickoff event.
Yeah.
And this is where you're going to get everybody together. You're going to talk about the benefits of the products. You're going to get them super excited about it and what's in it for them.
Yeah.
And so that is just your key first kickoff meeting.
100%. Yep. So the next step that we're going to add in is we're going to train in the fundraising basics. Again, it's just basically the whole logistics of it. And we're going to get into the logistics of it here and talk about it. First of all, here is the ordering form for the M6. We've got burn caps on here. We'll have order forms for Reveal and all of the other products that are here. So here's how the logistics will work. So these order forms are available in your back office. You have the ability to print them out. On the front side of the form, we ask that you print them out front and back. We want to be conscious to save a tree, yes. But it also ties into the product information, so it's just right there. So an individual can take it and look at this. So if they want to take a credit card, again, we have that filled in there. Some people aren't. It's better to put in there, call later, call with an order, so on and so forth. It depends on the organization. Some people want to collect credit cards. Some people don't want to collect credit cards. But right here, there's just a really quick introduction, functional, flavorful products that boost your water intake every day. Whether you need antioxidant support, sugar-free energy, or a better way to lose weight, each serving delivers 16 to 20 ounces of water, and all with 10 calories or less. So pick winners that help support the cause and get ready to feel fantastic. So again, we're tying the product purchase to the cause or the charity or the fundraiser that's tied to that. And then it's just a little brief description underneath: Coreo, antioxidant support, Go, perfect energy, Smart, nootropic brain support, Soul, mood enhancer, Trim, appetite control, burn caps, weight loss. And then right there, the side, we chose, and you can take these forms and modify them if you'd like based on the organization, which is going to work for you. One box is $44.95. And then 10 servings is $20. Now, we get questions about this sometimes. People want to know, why isn't the wholesale pricing on there? The retail profit, just like we talked about when we were talking about the bulk purchasing program, this ties into the bulk purchasing program. So that retail profit is the profit that's going to do the fundraiser. So here's a perfect example. A couple of years ago, my son was selling chocolate bars for a fundraiser for school. So he was selling each chocolate bar for $1. 20 cents of that dollar would go back to the school. 80 cents actually went back to the company that was selling it. And so it was like 20% of that price. And so what we're showing here is that retail profit, we can actually show using our sticks, our nails, any of our products, we can show that the profit to the organization is much greater using our program, vice versa. But that retail profit is there. So they can decide if they want to buy a box, which is 36, which is a better savings, or they can buy 10 servings at $20. They write their total in, their quantity, their total, they subtotal it at the bottom, and then they can give them a check or a credit card. That credit card there is either can be either charged by the organization. Most of them have ways of taking credit cards, or if they can't, we can run that through our merchant services, and then the benefit of that, we would pay back commissions to them through our system. So payment information, and then again, on the back of the form is just another really quick descriptor of Coreo, Go, Trim, Smart, Sew. I really like the marketing aspect behind all of those. And then there's, kind of, you're looking at the trim, there's a great upsell with the burn caps for optimal results, so on and so forth. So that is the order form that is available in your back office right now. And then let's go through the logistics, Stacy. So no upfront purchase necessary.
Which is key. I mean, as a associate, you don't want to have to outlay $2,000 in products, not knowing for sure how big the fundraiser may actually be. So this way, you're going to be able to let the kids go ahead and take orders, or whoever's doing this. Take the orders, turn them all in by a set date. You compile everything, and you can place your bulk order.
Love it. Yep. And the thing about that is that we can set sales goals with the coordinator, and they can see how much of a profit that they can get by selling more and having the ability to do that. And the other thing that I like about it is if you compare that to other fundraising organizations that are out there, they have to buy the inventory up front before they have to commit.
I remember when I was a Girl Scout, I had to commit to how many boxes I was going to sell.
Yeah, that was
then I made my mom and dad help me.
Right, that was only like 5 years ago.
At least, maybe.
Yeah,
6
exactly.
tops.
Yeah. So, okay, here we are. Let's go to the next one. So customers are buying from you, not from BeneYOU.
I love that. I love that because you can promote yourself and get the repeat business.
Yep.
And so, especially with our products, they're going to love it and they're going to want more. 20 sticks, 1 box is not going to be enough. And then you have their contact information on that order form so that you can also follow up.
Well, and the other part of that too that is significant about that is that you're tying the product sell to the cause or the purpose of the fundraising organization, the church, the scouts, the sports team, the whatever. And so therefore it makes it even better because because now I'm buying as a customer, I'm buying with purpose.
Yes.
Not only am I getting something that I'm buying to consume, to benefit from, but I'm also buying with purpose, which is great. Again, the suggested retail is $44.95 a box or $2 a stick.
Well, another thing on that too, Ryan, is that they can also go ahead and go look on Amazon, they can Google, they can do whatever they want, and they can see that is our retail price. So we didn't jack the price up for the fundraiser, which is what a lot of things do.
Right.
Like my kids would come home with the wrapping paper stuff, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I could buy that for like a third of what they're charging for the wrapping paper, where this is really the legit price.
I love that. Yeah. Collect payment up front and then place 1 bulk order. And the reason for that is when we talk about it for the very first time with a fundraiser, and sometimes these organizations will do 1 fundraiser at a time, but because of the way that we do our products, will ship in bulk to the coordinator, and then they can break down the shipment and deliver the orders, or they can, however they want to work out the logistics on the back end, so that it just ties it to, again, back to the organization.
Exactly.
So, but moving forward in future phases, the thing that I love about this is that when a church or a school or somebody has a positive experience with this, what we can do is then we can set that organization up with their very own replicated website. And we can brand it with their logos and with their information and with the products that their customers are used to. And then people can go to their website year-round, or we can even help their customers get set up on an auto subscription. And then what will happen is that we will send that organization every month a commission
That's
check
amazing.
based on those products that they're selling
That's
through
amazing.
there. So now, not only am I doing a one-time sell, you know, little Johnny knocking on the door and saying, you know, buy this candy bar from me or buy this newspaper from me. Now I can help Johnny's organization year round if I want to, or the church year round if we're doing some things while I'm consuming. Because that's the thing that, you know, like me, like with the Girl Scout cookies, right? Like the little Samoans,
if you
right?
could get those every month, you'd be a happy
I would be on
camper.
auto ship with those things. I absolutely would be on auto ship. Again, don't tell Dennis and Connie, my accountability partners. But with that being said, you know, now there's an opportunity to be able to help them set up their own website, to help their customers purchase BeneYOU products all year round, which now instead of doing a fundraiser once a year, I can do it all the way around. And then you just promote your sites to your customers when they buy, and then when they run out, they can go back to the site, or they can set up on auto subscription, which is there. And then at that point, we'll process those orders directly to the customers and then pay commissions directly to them. And now keep in mind, we're paying commissions two ways, right? The retail profit is going to the fundraising organization, but every product we sell, and this is extremely important, we will never sell a product that does not have points attached to it. When they sell a product, it generates points, which generates commissions for you, who has the ability to do that. So we've been on the call for 20 minutes. We've been told to keep these calls short, sweet, and to the point. So beta testers welcomed. What we mean by that is that if you have a desire or have a lead or wanting to do more with fundraising organizations, our support team at support@BeneYOU.com is ready and willing to get you any of those forms or help you build out your fundraising opportunity, or answer any questions that your your contact person, your coordinator through the fundraiser may have. And we can get all those questions answered and get you set up doing fundraising. And we're coming into spring, which is a great time. There's a lot of fundraisers that are getting started for the summer months. I know there's a lot of summer sports leagues and different things that are going on that's there. And so this is a huge opportunity for each and every one of you to expand and build upon your businesses by getting introduced to fundraisers. So Stacy, sign us out.
Absolutely. You guys, I love this. And like Ryan said in the beginning, you don't have to be an expert in all 8 ways, but I absolutely do see that there's a benefit, you know, of a cause you're passionate about, kids involved in, especially as we build this program out and allow for that residual earning opportunity and ordering opportunity, that it just doesn't hurt to have a couple of these in your back pocket over the year for kind of like the icing on the cake with your business.
Absolutely, 100%.
So thanks guys for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this, and this is our initial start of our fundraiser program. Stay tuned as we build this program out over the coming months so that you can add additional products, additional ways of ordering, and we have the websites and so on ready to go for you guys. So thank you.
Awesome. Thanks everybody. God bless. Make it a great week, great month, great year, great life. A better you.